Hello Physical Fiends, it is Jordan here with a video looking into what is going on with the Ganbare Goemon Collection. This was announced in the Japanese Partner Direct and boy did it make a lot of people perk up. I'm not overly familiar with the franchise, but I know a lot of people have reverence for it, especially on Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. Sadly, there is no mention of a Western release, not even digitally. However, if you check the links down below in the description and pinned comment, you'll see there is an import physical release coming in Japan. It will not have English, which is a shame, but that's not stopped a lot of people wanting to import this package that includes 13 games in the Gambare Goemon series. There are like 30 games in this series, but this package is focusing on the early ones from 1986 on the Famicom all the way up to the year 2000 and the 2D games only. You won't find the famous Nintendo 64 outings here. Because a lot of them are quite old or have a simple gameplay premise, the language barrier isn't so high for some of them. Now there are like RPGs in here which will be almost unplayable. But I think the ratio is in the favor of language not entirely being necessary. And you know what? This has been developed by M2, who are known for going the extra mile, and in retro collections like these, it is not unheard of for the regional variations to be included. So while you should not buy this on this theory alone, it could be possible that the European or US versions of The Legend of the Mystical Ninja for Super Nintendo and the two Game Boy games that both had the same title, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, may be included, but that is just wishful thinking on my part, who knows. I am certainly excited to play them. There's some cute platformers, some puzzle games, some adventure stuff going on. Maybe you'll need Google Translate on your phone on standby, but I'm looking forward to delving into it. It is a series I have completely neglected up to this point. Like with many retro collections, this will have save states, a rewind feature, as well as a music player, and I've heard nothing but great things about this series' music. But the question is, will this ever get a Western release? This is entirely speculation on my part. Personally, coming from my judgment, I don't think it will get a Western release. I think it's just too many games to go to the effort of translating, especially with some of the RPGs in here. There's 3 of them, and while they're not going to be Chrono Trigger levels of commitment or Final Fantasy VI, it's still a lot of work. If it did, I think Limited Run would probably fund that. They've done that before with some retro collections, but even then, it would be a bit of a job. A lot of effort for not that much reward. Like the amount of people who would be swayed to buy this because of the RPG translations is probably lower than you think. And let's face it, the Gambare Goemon series has very little cultural impact for most Westerners. Everyone and their grandma knows Bomberman, which is getting a Western physical release, but only the weird kids at Goemon. Tell me I'm wrong there. What has thrown a bit of a spanner in the works for me is that the Steam release is region locked, at least store-wise. If you want to see the Steam page, you'll need a VPN that connects to Japan. Maybe there is a hint there that they want to protect a Western publisher's future prospects, or maybe they just don't want to deal with negative reviews from Westerners who will pester them to do a proper English version. I don't know. So while I would like this to get a Western release, I'm kind of okay with the Japanese version, and I'm going to be giving that a try. If you want to import that for yourself, it's not overly expensive. I've linked them down below on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5. It's like $35, and VGP will ship this worldwide for free if your order goes over 75 Canadian dollars, which is like 54 American bucks, and they're a very nice company. Or you can order from PlayAsia and you can get 5% off if you click my link and use the code Jordan2026. Any purchase made via those links helps support me and this channel in the best way possible. I do thank you ever so much. And if you enjoy learning about physical video games, their details, announcements, sales, reprints, then be sure to subscribe, okay? It will be the best thing you do today. I am very useful for your game collecting needs. Plus, I'd like to get to 40,000 subscribers before the end of this year, if possible, so help me out. Are you looking forward to this release? Are you going to bide your time and wait to see if there is a Western one? Let me know. Plus, what is your favorite Goemon game? Have a fantastic day, all of you. Take care.